Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sort of Chaos podcast. I'm your host, Robert. How you doing, people? How are you? It's gonna be a short one tonight. I'm not really feeling it. Uh, Fucking COVID's got me in a bad mood. Well, I don't have it, but it has me in a bad mood. Not a bad mood, I guess. Hopefully, nothing happens. Mood. I'm not gonna go into it. I don't wanna. I don't wanna think about it right now. Thank you for giving me a reason to not think about it. Tonight, I just saved a few stories I was interested in. Where did I put these here? We're gonna just jump right into them, and hopefully, 10 people will join by by the end of this fucking thing. Um, Today, I wanted to talk about. Let's see. First of all, I just posted. I know a couple of y'all are on Patreon. I just posted an episode, the one I was talking to you about with me, Bromania, Shurubel, Yunus Bodona, and Vali Dobrojanu. It's an old thing. We shot a pilot for a series that never took place. It's back in 2015. We're talking about the then freshly voted anti-smoking law in Romania that prevented clubs from people from smoking inside clubs. If you're interested, it's there. Now let's jump into. It will be public after a while too, but for now, for about a week, it's exclusive to there. Let's jump into some pictures. All right. Before we do, another thing. I finally made this more professional. Finally, I went into programming and shit. So now I have little things like zooms or extra zooms if it's something worthy of my a close up of my ugly face. Then I have a laptop view, which you guys can see and where I can look, and I have a cell phone and cell phone. I have all sorts of little things that will help me. I'll create some more so future shows will be more entertaining and easily accessible. Here we go. So this, this is just something that I know is so stupid, but it's something that made me think of one of my best friends, Eddie. I have a lot of friends who have kids, and hopefully one day soon we'll have some too. But it just for you Cyberpunk fans, I feel for you. I feel for you. But it was so funny. Me going to bed early so I can wake up at 6 a.m. to start Cyberpunk 27 before work. First of all, if you have work at 8, no way. Why would you start at 6 in the morning? It's like you're not even giving your chance to, like, I would just call in sick or leave it for the evening. But it just made me laugh. I keep looking at it every 2 days. Wake the fuck up, daddy. We have to watch Peppa Pig for 2 hours because I had a nightmare in Keanu's face. I loved it. I wanted to talk a bit about this. Ren, I think you sent me. Hold on. No porn. No porn. No porn. You sent. I forgot to add it to the shit for the show playlist. You sent me a. I think Elon Musk tweeted about it. Yeah. So Elon Musk tweeted this. He's such a joker, isn't he? Like, there's no way you can not love him. He tweeted this, and then he tweeted the Office fucking. And Ren sent this to me, and he tweeted this to the producers of Cyberpunk. For those of you who don't know, Cyberpunk is a like highly anticipated game. I'm also a casual gamer, and it was delayed a few times. It was announced back in 2012, but really it was in 2015-16. And until then, it got delayed twice. And Elon Musk posted this to the developers. It goes, I took a week off to play this game, and I quickly realized it's not the game I've been thinking about every day for the 8 years. The game came out with a bunch of bugs, although these developers are like they're Polish. They made The Witcher 3, and they're very they were very trustworthy, but Nothing lasts forever, right? I still believe in them. Anyway, this dude says, I cried myself to sleep and haven't been able to function. I end up crying whenever I think about the game, and I don't even want to touch my PlayStation 4. That was supposed to be the future of gaming, and now I don't know what else I have to look forward to. Which, I don't know why Elon posted this, but it's very fucking sad. It's so sad. It's like, dude, it's sad how many people buy into like the hype. I never pre-ordered the game, guys. I never fucking pre-ordered the game because I want it to go for it to go out. See the reviews. See if it's worth my time. I play with cheats anyway. I don't. You guys know my story. So if I'm busy like this dad, you know what I mean. At least take the time. Don't pre-order. Don't buy into the hype. Acknowledge the fact that we live in a society where the quality of games or the expectations of the quality of games raised enormously from 15 years ago or even 10 years ago. There are these like quadruple A, multiple layered fucking behemoth of programming, and we have the expectation to have a full product. I'm all for it. The way it should be is the game should be delayed until it's finished, and when you launch it, it's launched. Unfortunately, that's not the way things are practiced today. Nowadays, they just like No Man's Sky. You know, you guys know that game. It was supposed to be this self-generated, infinite space traveler fantasy where you just jump into a ship and you can go anywhere in the galaxy. You can see going into the planets and everything. And it turned out to be shit. They patched it after. It's supposed to be pretty good now after like 5 years before it was launched. But the same thing. People bought into the hype. It's going to be expansion. It was going to be generated. Yeah, generated shit. So, so yeah, now people like get to this point where this guy is waiting so hard, so long that he has nothing else to live for. It's just sad and a bit pathetic, to be honest. Like, can you fucking man up for a little bit, dude or girl? You know what I mean? Like, is this the year? I love games. You should ask my girlfriend. When I discover a new game that I really, really like, she knows. She knows we're out for like a week. Before I finish, after I finish work, I just plant my beanbag in my living room, and then I just play until she goes to sleep, and then I stay for another 2 hours, and then I go to sleep. And by 2 hours, I mean sometimes till morning. Right? So I love games, but to exaggerate beyond this point, to get so hyped, to buy so much into the hype. Some people took like they delayed it from October. It was the second delay, and in October, some people actually took like time off work, like a vacation time, and they canceled it anyway. And I wanted to believe it's going to be a complete game, but it came out all buggy as hell. But still, the meat is there. It's a very like the thing about these developers, CD Projekt Red, is that they're very thoughtful when it comes to their content is highly curated. The stories are thoughtful. I don't care that much about the gameplay mechanics because I play with cheats. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but you'd be fucking 33 and trying to do something else too. You won't have time to repeat levels and shit. Yeah, I don't know why people buy into it, but you know, Elon Musk is a troll as the troll that he is. Just tweeted that. Yeah, I don't know why people buy into it. Do you guys? Then, did you play Cyberpunk? Is it any good? Will it work on my computer? I have a 1080 GTX. Should be okay. I heard the problem is on PlayStation 4 and 5. And like I said, I love CD Projekt Red, at least for the work they did on Witcher. But they were a little bit mischievous this time because they wouldn't allow any reviewers to launch footage from the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, like the last generation of consoles, because now the PlayStation 5 and the new Xboxes, I don't even know how they call it, is launched. And for that, it seems to be just shit. They're patching it as we speak. Like, I think 2 patches came out already. But give me a break, man. I'll wait. I'll wait until January or February, and then I'll throw my money that way and play it. I don't even want to play it without, like, I could play it once and then wait for the patches and like play it again. I don't want to do that. I've been waiting for this game for fucking 5 years. I can wait another month or two until they stitch it up and make it presentable. Right. That's all I wanted to say about Cyberpunk. Just don't buy too much into it. Let's see what Ren says. If you play on Stadia, it works 90% fine. I had only one bug, 10 plus hours of gameplay, and I can play on my phone or TV, shitty laptop. It's great. Also, 16s. Also, the 16s stuck in CP. I don't know what CP is. Not what I was expecting. Huh? Oh, Cyberpunk. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, well, what do you want, man? You ever played Witcher 1 back in 2008? The sex scenes were just literally like a well-drawn card of what the girl you're literally collecting pussy. Imagine it. 30-second cutscene, like Mass Effect had decent sex scenes, and, whatever the fuck. It's about the writing more than that. Pause it, jerk off, continue. I know about Stadia. The thing is, you can't. I use trainers. I use trainers, and for those trainers, I have to. Hold on, somebody wrote to me. For those trainers, you have to. All right, we have to silence this. For trainers, you have to have it on a computer, or else it doesn't work, and it's just a press of the buttons. I use Cheat Happens service. If you guys know about it, Cheat Happens is the biggest trainer creator, and I have a lifetime subscription there. And for that, you have to have a PC. I have like my workhorse computer, which is pretty good. And then I have an NVIDIA Shield, which works through streaming in my living room. So I'm basically playing off my studio PC workstation, and then I'm the NVIDIA Shield, if you know what it is. It's like an Android TV thing, but if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you can play in any other room via just a internet cable, and it's the same quality and bit rate. It's not compressed, and it's pretty real time for a casual gamer who plays with cheats. So I can't fuck with consoles when it comes to this time. I don't have the time, and if I'm bored, sometimes I'm smoking. I want to relax, have a juice. I don't want to hit pause. I let those fuckers shoot at me. I'm invincible, right? I usually just use the life cheats, but sometimes it's cool to, like for Valhalla, for example. I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I told you guys a few podcasts ago I enjoyed it. Part of the reason I enjoyed it is it's a huge world, but that trainer, that little program thing that you round simultaneous to a game, and then you have keyboard keys that instantly activate the cheats, money, whatever the fuck you want, right? I had a teleportation thing, so I had like instant fast travel that nothing had to load. I just had to go on the map marker, select a new position, like you would put a waypoint in, and then after I hit start again, get out of the menu, you're there. And that saved me a lot of hassle, because a lot of my friends who are also my age, like 33, 32, 34, they used to be gamers, and that was their main pastime. But with such huge worlds, you want to see the story. And since you want to see the story, you don't have time to go on boats and do all this type of shit. Let me see the content, right? Make me feel like a badass for a little bit. Same here. I'm waiting for it. I want it to be it pisses me off the most when there's glitches for quests, because I'm in it for the narrative part of it. I don't play competitively. I don't fucking go online. I don't give a fuck. It's like a single player experience for me. So I just want. If I go out of my way to go in every fucking map and almost check everything, and then if a quest fucking fails, my OCD takes over and I get pissed and I close the game. So yeah, that's I know what you're talking about, Stadia, but I'm a PC type of guy just for that unique single reason. If I do have to play the game on consoles, I do have a PlayStation Pro, which I haven't opened. It's not even in my place. I gave it to a buddy a few months ago. He never returned it. Then I'll use the easy story mode, the simplest there is, if the game is not on PC. But usually, if you guys are more older, rather than me like my friends not fucking finish a fucking game, they all start the games. Oh, dude, did you like it? I don't know. I quit after 3 days. Too difficult. I didn't have time. Use trainers. I don't see the point. You like the experience, right? Pretend you're good. Imagine. Fucking imagination went off the table since this whole gaming world became competitive. Fuck all of y'all. All right. What else did I want to talk about? Hey, Mirela's here. What's up, girl? I used to play with trainers, says Cosmin. Well, back in the day, I guess we're back at this one, for fun and stuff. Now I only use it on Civilization 5 and games in that area. Hi, Boomer. What's up, you little shit? Bogdan. I'm still keeping Caramel because they. I'm still keeping Caramel because they live in Switzerland and I haven't been able to come get her. I don't know what that is. They enjoyed the new apartment and a whole place to piss. Okay. They're talking. Well, I'm also a PC guy. I hate consoles and I play them only because exclusive. Thing is, I don't have the necessary parts on my PC right now to play it like I want it. Stadia can give me that. I know. But also, you don't own the game. If you ever close your subscription, then they own that. You have no way of playing it. And I understood there's a queue. I don't know about that, dude. Hold on. I'm a PC player too, but none of that master race bullshit. I still use my controller. Like I said, I like to sit my ass in a chair, and I used to play shooters, and Cyberpunk is arguably a shooter too. But and you use a mouse for like when I didn't want to use cheats that much. But in the end, I don't know if just let me lie on my back and forget about the world for 3 hours, 3 to 10 hours, right? So PC gaming, but console comfort inclined. That I am. Really sleepy, but I wanted to check on your podcast, and it's been a while. Well, you missed some good ones. Today, I think it's not my best day, but we'll pull through. Take care of that pregnant belly of yours. Don't stay up too late. All right. Let's go on. I saw this one, which this is how my brain works. Like I can't just enjoy something and I have to instantly find the negative in it and get pissed about it. It was this picture, obviously, of an owner who built like the fucking like a glass thing for her cat not to walk on her keyboard anymore. And the cat still tried. And initially, it's funny, right, baby? It's just a little kitty that always gets in your business. But the second thought was like, fuck this person. Why did she have to build this unless this was like just for likes? I would never do such. Get the fuck off my keyboard, Stinky. Stinky? Is he here? Is he in the other room? What's up, Stinky? Right, I'll never do this. I just got me instantly pissed. Like, you walk all over me type of person. Because there are those people, right? It's not, I love cats. I love dogs. I think I'm both. I'm not a cat or dog. I'm an animal person and an animal person. If you judge by the way I eat. But just to the point, those people, especially some girls, but I don't want to be sexist here because that could be a boy thing too, where the pets are like, the cats especially. They're like, I know it's funny and whatever the fuck, but sometimes you can sense that little extra like tension of she really would let her cat walk all over the fuck. Like, I'm working now. It's COVID. You don't understand. The fuck out of here. And you smack it across his little ass. I'm not going to build something when I'm going to go to IKEA. It's irresponsible. Beat it. Don't beat your pets. Slightly beat your pets. Rarely. All right. Another. That's all I had to say about this. Fucking cotton mouth. Hold on. Mirela says, I'm checking the videos after the lives most of the time. Well, usually Paul used to like take out the good bits and take out the interruptions and make a cohesive episode of the content that was worth doing so. But unfortunately, Paul doesn't work for me as an employee anymore. We just moved to project-based because of COVID. I can't afford to pay him a full salary anymore. My projects went down, so he also used to do that and make it more bite-sized for you guys. Now I don't have the time and nor the disposition when I do have the time to kind of cut it up. I'm trying to make Patreon content now, or at least post something every week, and hopefully I'll get some more time. Well, Stinky sleeps in the bidet, so you saw that picture on Instagram. Ren says, and no queue on Stadia. With NVIDIA, it links with the Steam account and it plays. Yeah, I had the NVIDIA one because it's been free for me for the past like 3 years because it was in beta and everybody who had a shield had free access to that. I played Batman Arkham Knight and all this shit. I didn't have to buy it. The library was free for me. I just didn't play it there. Except a couple of times when I was in another city and then I didn't have my computer with me and then I used it, but whatever. I think their mother was the same breed. My sister found it. Oh, okay. Like a homeless dog, and we took her in. She still has that gangster life in her, and that's why she is living on the countryside with my parents. Has all the freedom she could ask for. Yeah, I guess. But still, it's not your cat, is it? All right. Let's move on. Okay, so remember back a few podcasts ago, we had a super funny, like, stitched together story with the guy breaking and his wife developing the rash. And it was also, there are these, like, for simps, but I don't mean simps when it comes to attracting women. I mean simpletons, fucking men and women made of fucking nothing up here. And, like, I think the majority is whatever, the majority, but the really stupid ones, I think they buy into this. Unless you're very old. If you're very old, you have an excuse. Or very young. Then you're dumb by default, but you're excusable. But this is one of those posts made for those people. That was one of them too. That was funnier, I think, because it had more plot twists. This one, we're just going to skim through it because Slug from Atmosphere shared this on Twitter. And I thought he's like, I thought he was serious, but let's just go through it. All right. It goes like this. I'm in love with another woman. Let's get divorced. I've been waiting for this conversation. I'll give you a divorce. All mature until now. But the situation will be stressful for our son. That's why I have one condition. I was like, all right. Let's wait a month. I'll prepare him. All mature up until this point. I was like, all right, this is more like a badly animated, but like a serious thing. Next slide. And during this month, I want you to carry me in your arms out of the bedroom every day. At this point, the record scratched a little bit, and I was like, okay, so this is not a deep type of thing. This is kind of a cheesy found love again, kind of makes maybe younger people think about love. Not as bad, nothing, maybe not too thought-provoking, but, not the worst thing, whatever. Some cheesy love thing. Why carry her? Carry her, or maybe I'm reminding about marriage. Okay, but not only because of our son. I know you don't. Okay, but only because of our son. I don't love you anymore. Yeah, you said that before, asshole. You don't have to keep repeating it. She was cool with it. Go fuck yourself. All right. Day one, he does it. They're both uninterested. Yay, daddy is carrying mom in his arms. Yeah, wouldn't that be weird, dude, after seeing them not talk to each other? Maybe not. I don't know. Day three. Once again, day 5. And now, like after day 5, he kind of like thought about their wedding day. And I thought, all right, this is on point. It's not one of those stupid ones. It's just for kids thinking about love. All right. Day 30. She looks in the mirror. I lost a lot of weight. I was like, all right, maybe the moral of the story is maybe we should take care of each other a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe like I went to maybe it's deeper again because I was like, okay, if they address weight directly, I was like, maybe it's one of those things where you don't take love for granted and you have to take care of yourself. I was like, all right, cool, we're back on track. The dude's like, hi, I decided to not. I do not want a divorce. I realized I love my wife. Presumably, he's calling his mistress or whatever the fuck, the other woman he was in love with. We have to cut off all communications forever. That's a bit drastic. Listen, I was an asshole. Yeah, I guess that's what you do. I don't know. Right on the card, he goes to a florist. Right on the card, I'll carry you in my arms all my life. All right. Then he gets home, dude. Daddy, mommy is... She's dead, dog. She died. Plot twist. Why did she die, you ask? My dearest husband, I am sorry to leave you this way. However, I am a pot. Drug addict. I am a pot drug addict. Who the fuck calls it a pot drug addict? This must be some like this religious, extreme religious. A pot drug addict. The doctor told me I only had 30 days to live. Thank you for making my last days memorable. Your wife, Susan. And then a picture with them dead at the grave. And then PornHub, which is the next subject. Yanuts, what's up, buddy? Like I said, not so many plot twists as the other one where she also died, if I remember correctly, right? But again, it was because she was a pot drug addict, dog. The simple-mindedness of people, not even, I guess it's because politicians don't have any fucking balls and they still want it to be legal because they get their money from, I don't know how it works. Why it's not legal yet, I don't know, weed. We're not going to go again into this. And then Pornhub says, goddamn right, girl. The Pornhub one, fuck, I didn't print screen it correctly. So I can't. Can I go like this? Yeah, this is just a screen from Philip DeFranco show. Last week, we talked about how Pornhub, because of a scandal of videos of underage girls, I guess, being there, they went ahead of it and decided to cancel all content, all the content that they made the name with, and this whole industry, this whole fucking thing, which is amateur content posted. But of course, it wasn't all amateur like you and me. Some of it was shitty stuff like revenge porn and all this type of shit from fucking idiots. Some of it was fucked up shit, but most of it was, porn sites that were ripped and put little scenes put on Pornhub or whatever the fuck. And I saw this on Philip DeFranco show last night. This piece of news. It seems, and I think I remember. When you click the Pornhub search bar, there used to be 14 million clips there, and today, if you go there, it's 2,900,000. So they deleted over 10 million videos. Pornhub. That's since last week till this week. There's still plenty of porn to go around, but it sucks now, honestly. I get why all of this is becoming like they do have a responsibility to go against revenge porn and all that type of sick business. But also they have an interest for the platform won't be the same anymore. So there's no more. The thing I liked about porn sometimes is that you find compilations of the exact thing you're looking for in that moment. What do you want? Fucking girls gargling cum. All right, cool. And you just find a compilation made by users or whatever the fuck from different sources. And that was cool. It was like I can get what I want. I can focus on it. See different perspectives because it's one after another. It's a compilation, but with a U, right? Or whatever you went to. Those will never exist again, right? Now it's just from verified users, which is like basically amateur professional porn stars. Gigica din Craiova care nu știe ce să facă decât and she didn't do OnlyFans, she just has that little check marker. It sucks. I don't like those. I mean, and you have to I just don't like those. I think Pornhub is done for. That's my official opinion. 10 million videos. I have this I never shared this with you guys, but I sometimes like to save the videos, the ones I like. I don't know why. And my friends used to make fun of me like, what do you think the internet will disappear? I don't know. I just like this particular like one I found. I have like a 10 gig 400 gig hard drive with Pornhub saved videos. Who's laughing now, suckers? Who's laughing now? Who? Not because they're all gone now. 10 million videos. Rest in peace, Pornhub. Rest in peace. Let's see what you guys have to say about this. Cosme, where the hell do you find these comics? I don't know, dog. They find me. They find me. I think they're made to annoy me. A man's natural train of thought. Yonut says not much, dealing with a call. Okay. Chatter. to your notes went on Pornhub. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the live research. Much appreciated. I guess we lost you. Thanks for coming on the podcast. Now that you open Pornhub, I'll see you in half an hour or whatever. Let's move on. All right. So this is, I didn't do my homework exactly on this. Just a quick thought. So Guardians of the Galaxy comic confirms StarLord is bisexual. Right. What do you guys think about that? I'll let you type in for a minute, because I'm about to like just go on a little rant. Maybe not. No, just calm down. Tonight is about relaxing with these people. All right. Till you guys think about what you have to say about this. Raluca says, well, my mom found some of my porn when I was younger. It was an interesting discussion with her. When I was younger, dude, my mom walked in on me. I went to visit her. Me and my dad, like, fucking, I was 26. I was doing ROMERCIAL, so I was like 26, 27. And I have my own room, but she would enter like Kramer from Seinfeld, just fucking go in without knocking. And luckily it was dark and my laptop was above my dick, and the only thing lit in that room was my face, and my dick was below the light. But still, Mom, what the fuck? She slammed the door. This is like fucking 6 years ago. Regarding finding porn, what could she do? I hope she didn't overreact. I think that can mark somebody like younger. Like, it's, if you try to explain it, I'll definitely try to explain porn to my kid. Like, kid, enjoy it. Girl or boy, whatever I'll have. Like, enjoy it. It's normal. Just don't overdo it. It's like a drug. Listen to daddy. You'll overdo it probably. You won't listen to me, but one time you might have the chance to remember this. Remember this. And that's all the pep talk I'll give my kids. What the fuck can you do? It's everywhere. Pretending kids don't watch it if they click, oh, are you 18? Fuck out of here, man. It was funny, though. I think I told you guys the story before, but when I was younger, I used to go around people's houses and install Windowses and like mod Xbox 360 consoles back in whatever, 2005, 2004, something like that. No, sorry, college, 2007, 8, something like that. Not that it's a main job, but occasionally I would like make an extra buck doing it. And I did go to this like person's house. It was like a more modest family, and there was a little girl, the cutest little girl ever. Her mother and like a normal, I think the dude was like a plumber or something, gentleman, and that was the family's computer or whatever the fuck. So I get to work, but before she's like. During that time, there was no Google Sync where you just enter your, like nowadays, if you delete your whole computer, but you have a Google account and using Chrome, then you install a new thing, you log into Chrome, then you have all your bookmarks and shit, whatever the fuck, right? And back then, you had to like save a file with the bookmarks, whatever the fuck, and then when I opened it, all the little squares would Google would recommend, it would show the last websites you visited. It was like 6 squares, I think. Like 4 of them were porn. It was nothing disturbing, but I just kind of like, I opened it and I was like, this little girl uses this computer, but this gentleman, he opened and typed it in, and it was just bookmarked your least recently visited, I think. Hopefully not your most visited. You know what I mean? And that'll always stick to me. It's like, kids, of course they know, even if they're 8 by accident, but nowadays they cannot not know, right? You might as well explain it to them and move on. All right, let's see if you guys gave this news a thought. My thoughts are, Cosmin says, my thoughts are, who cares? Yunus says, nah, Pornhub won't help me much with the cold and fever. Ooh. Careful, buddy. I hope you get fine soon. Mine too. Why should I care what this dude likes in the bedroom? Because I don't. I know people who do, but meh. Well, reaction could have been other from the point of view, but she didn't overreact. Oh, okay. She didn't overreact. Well, whatever. It's still awkward, so. My family is a little more protocol, and somehow such discussions are not very well. Instead, I discuss them with my sister-in-law. Close enough. It's okay. Some families are like that, like they love each other, but they're weird when it comes to like more personal stuff. Ours wasn't like that. I heard my my folks got God rest my dad's soul. Like my folks were having fun through the walls, whatever the hell. My dad would just crack sex jokes every fucking 10 seconds. What you gonna do? Families and families. Yeah. But then here's why this pisses me off. I don't know if it pisses me off. You guys know I'm not a narrow-minded fucking person. Be what you will be as long as you don't impose shit on me. So may this character be forever like worshipped by people. I don't get why he wasn't. Just create a new character. We had this talk before. Like, I do believe that for a certain like um, a certain percentage of the population who is not atypical, right? Bisexual, not asexuals, even disenfranchised people. Like all these fucking comic book characters were created in the 50s and 60s, the uh, racist times of America, right? So most superheroes are white. So I'm all for create a new superhero, make them famous, whatever the fuck, and make them somebody who these people can relate to because they're also kids, they're also humans, they're confused, and maybe they need some sort of fictional model to latch onto and identify with. I get it, okay? But why make a character who was clearly, at least in the movies, straight? Every other fucking not only straight, but like a dirtbag like me. Like every other joke was sexual. You know, he's like a horn dog and he wasn't afraid to show it. Just with like alien females, right? And like just with females, suddenly you're like, all right, let's make him bi. Well, there was no sign of that before. There was nothing. Make another character. Make him pinch Groot's ass or whatever the fuck, right? What's the big dude? Make that dude gay or whatever, bisexual. I have nothing against making him. It just pisses me off. This forcibly changing of things that they have an alternative, and there's no hate here. But the same thing happened in. This is why I said I didn't do my homework. I said I'm gonna look this up, but I didn't want to like go into that part again. It's about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is the latest Assassin's Creed that I was talking about earlier. That game, I think it has a thing where all the male characters that you can romance if you create a woman, if you play as a woman, all the male characters that you can romance, all of them, except one maybe, but I think all of them. I might be mistaken. They're all bisexual. So as a dude, you can sleep with either, and I get it. Vikings, Greeks, people don't really know history or care that much. I know the sexuality was not so frowned upon, like whatever, like so judged or put into square boxes back then. But still, every fucking character you can romance is also, if you wish, gay, even if he shows no like character trait of being that way. I don't know. Maybe I'm narrow-minded now. I'll give you that. I'll extend you that olive branch. It just there's space for everybody. Why do you have to turn like a dude? It's too forced. That's what I'm trying to say. It's too forced. The dude is clearly. Now there's another controversy regarding the subject that I don't really care about, or maybe I do a little bit, but I don't know if you all know, but Chris Pratt, the actor playing StarLord in Guardians of the Galaxy, he's like this Christian dude, like outspoken, that goes to church and stuff like that. And obviously, he seems like a decent fellow. And my thing with religion, I think it's a leap of judgment in a lot of cases. But if overall, I'll take any religious person, decent religious person, over like this hardcore atheist that wants everything to burn. I'm for the religious dude in that particular case, but another part of this controversy is that now that because he's such a like church symbol for his church, now he's bisexual, his character playing him. So now the question is, should he continue, or will he continue playing that character now that they decided to make him bisexual for some reason in the comics, which is an interesting like crossroad for Chris Pratt. Because if he accepts it, and now the lore is that he's bisexual, he'll probably have to do like He's a professional actor. He probably could kiss somebody. And his community wouldn't say anything. But I know there's a lot of people getting pissed there too. I don't really care about that aspect. Anyway, let's move on. Hold on. Before we do, let's see what you guys have to say. Um, it's just Disney trying to get more and more people under their umbrella. How can you have better stocks when the half of your business Disney worlds are closed? Yeah, no, I know, it's true. It's if it was it's clearly pandering to somebody, and this is not the worst part. Well, whatever. This was just a little annoyance, and I didn't go into a full rant, which I am proud of myself. But it's still a little like I have more of a problem. You guys know with like this extreme cancel culture type of thing, where for the worries of three fucking five vocal people, and for these corporations, just eagerness to attract most people as possible, they play to every tune and don't do their background checks, and they're just tone deaf in a lot of these fucking things, and they just do it like Cosmin says for clear profit, right? Clear profit. They don't couldn't give two shits about it. It's annoying. All right, but whatever. Um, Disney stock right now are better than what they were in 2019. It's unreal. All that thanks to Disney Plus. Yeah, well, The Mandalorian is the shit. Wait, but you're in Eastern Europe, and Disney Plus releases in 2021 for Europe. How did you see The Mandalorian? I don't know. Just appeared on my screen. It's pretty good. I want to review it. It's a good show, but I think the last episode of this season comes in Friday, and maybe I'll take a chance to do a short review for it because I really like it. And the new Star Wars, and it's way better than the movies. Like this should be the Star Wars movie. The movies, I literally had to, and I'm such a hardcore. I played KOTOR and all those fucking games. You know what I mean? I know a lot. I'm a Star Wars geek in some ways. I have fucking Darth Maul as a fucking statuette in my living room. But I had to see the last one, episode 9, in 2 sittings. It was that boring and playing by the books. Just it's the same story told in a new formula. They took 0 risks. I don't particularly like it. Anyway. And the new Star Wars, Pixar, and Marvel shows movie announcement. Yeah. Well, they're killing it right now. Piracy isn't really an issue anymore. And I think it wasn't a big issue since starting like when was the big torrent crunch down? I like to say like 2014, 15. They shut all these things. They made it more difficult. Google played along. I think piracy is, in respects to the overall population consuming content, is negligible nowadays versus 2010, where if the movie leaked online, everybody lost half the profits for the movie. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a good time for Disney. For Disney Plus, people staying inside watching this shit. Jonas, how did you see it? Well, you see, this sort of chaos podcast is sponsored by NordVPN. Yeah, sure. NordVPN file list. Uh, good one, Jonas. The joke is that he'll never get sponsored, which is a shame. What you gonna do, buddy? That's all right. My kids will, after I am gone, my kids will have some sort of reference. They have like hours and hours to know their daddy, even if I won't be there present when they're grown up. They have these videos for when I'm gone. I don't have that many pictures of my dad. I'm sad. Anyway, congratulations for a new crib, guys. What's up? Let's do some atmosphere here. I didn't fucking like mount this for nothing. For those of you who haven't been online for a while. Oh, fuck, I overdid it. Oh, I'm going to be smoky for a while. Anyway, let's move on. All right, so last week, hold on. Let me give some context. Oh, shit, my studio's on fire. Last week, we talked about, what's her name? Wilson, not Rachel Wilson. I forgot. I'm so fucking stupid. Hold on, guys. Hold on. What was her name? Really, dude, a week. That's all it took for you to forget. Rebel Wilson, right? We talked about. You guys know this girl. Right, this one. And this girl. We talked about this girl and how she lost weight. I'm gonna cut that one into an episode. And now all the PC people, similar to the Adele things, all the people that, or a lot of the people that were on her side because they identified with, with her being chubby or whatever the fuck. Now they're like, fuck you, fucking die, you sell out or whatever the fuck, just because she tried to live healthier. And she's, I like this actress. She's funny in movies. But if you see her in interviews, she's always like quite blunt and vulnerable somehow. I love this girl. She's the shit. And now she decided, and everybody, like all that left that sucks each other's dick, being all self-righteous and virtue signaling and all that stuff, now they roast her, or a lot of them do. And that's what we talked about last week. This week, I got this from the Philip DeFranco show. Hold on, let me see if I can actually do this on. Oh, yes. Let's see if I have sound for this. Sound. Where is my sound? No sound? Ah, fuck, it's AirPlay. Hold on, people. God damn it. Why do I have to put... What? My Bluetooth isn't on? Oh, please. Come on, dude. Hold on, guys. Fuck. Settings. Bluetooth. Rodecaster Pro. Why aren't you connected, man? There we go. Now can we play this with sound? Please, work with me. All right, play. Why is there no fucking sound? I think we're not going to do the story tonight because this is bullshit. This is major bullshit. Why? You stupid fucking... I don't want the Docker connector. I want the Rodecaster Pro, right? This is... All right. I pressed it again. Oh, now it connected, I think. Let's see if I turn it up a little bit. And play. Please work. Oh, no. Fuck. This is
like, obviously, as far as her music career, she is very successful. But as far as her weight, it feels like she cannot win. Right, Lizzo, to me, has always been someone that was like, whatever feels good for you, love yourself, be happy, you are worth it. And if you follow her on social media, sometimes she wears very revealing things. It often gets a lot of love from the body positivity community. She also gets trashed a lot. I mean, I even remember earlier this year where it was like a meme and a trend to build out Lizzo as like a huge lineman or a power running back in Madden. So she's constantly bashed about her weight, some people just making her just that one thing. But over the last 48 hours, we ended up actually seeing the opposite of that, with Lizzo getting massive backlash on social media for talking about doing a 10-day juice cleanse. Something that she said she did because...
In reality, November stressed me the fuck out. I drank a lot. I ate a lot of spicy things and things that fucked my stomach up. And I wanted to reverse it and get back to where I was. I'm so proud of myself. I'm proud of my results. My sleep has improved, my hydration, my inner peace, my mental stability, my body, my skin, the whites of my eyes. Like, I feel and look like a bad bitch. And I think, like, that's it. I'm a big girl who did a smoothie detox, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I got exactly what I wanted out of it, and every big girl should do whatever they want with their bodies.
And a big part of why she said that is she was getting slammed for promoting diet culture, people saying that she was hating on herself and big girl.
And that's it. So once a fucking again, like, this is why I don't respect these woke fucking people. And I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but you can take the pulse here in Romania too. You can feel the pulse of this happening. It's still underlying because we have such a strong opposition community of closed-minded people who would fucking use violence against these people. But these are the extremes and they're creeping up in Romania too. You know what I mean? Like all this positive image fucking thing. Yeah, as long as you're not promoting actively, like whatever, do you, man? I don't care. But if you want to lose weight, and especially this girl, even Rachel Wilson, I think she lost weight doing gym or whatever the hell. This girl used the fucking smoothie diet. She didn't recommend no diet pills to like, to like bedazzle girl. And then you know how these people are like, oh, I lost diet, and then fucking 3 days later they post fucking 600 pills. Romanian vloggers too, if I'm not mistaken, right, baby? Influencers with all sorts of treatments and shit, and they don't research it, and when the shit goes down, they're like, oh, I could have known, I was just contracted for I have and then they play the fucking victim card. I take full responsibility, and this is it was a learning experience, and I will assholes, right? Romania too, and it's creeping up, and now all that fan base, all those like enlightened people, now they bite at these people's throats for trying to stay healthier. If you're chubby, fine. I don't particularly think, even if you're good looking, we should. I hate this constant love me, love me, love me. Here's my body. Every fucking post. Here's my body. Here's my body. Here's my body type of thing. And I like it even. I think a little shame is healthy. A little shame for men and women. But Jesus fucking Christ, right? You preach of being so open-minded and the model to you as long as it suits you. That's what I said last podcast, and the same here. And now in that you can identify, you weren't really happy for this person. You didn't. It was just a famous person you could identify with, so you would dream you would do some shit with your life. And now that person decides to live a healthier life, now you're like, I never liked you anyway. I hate these people. I truly, truly, truly hate these people, and these are the people who are supposed to be educated, most of them. That's what I wanted to say about this. Let's see what you guys have to say. And I think this was the last thing. Yeah, that was the last thing for today, I think. Let me see if I have something else. Okay, I think. Cosmin says, you can tell her when doing the nasties, rebel base is under attack. All right, man, I think we as a society are too focused on how people look and all that shebang, rather than being interested in how people are and how they are doing. We focus on this. I don't know. And it's also full of like, I even like gave Paul shit about this. When Paul started working with me back in 2017, I think, he used to follow all these Instagram accounts with huge titted girls. And don't get me wrong, I like huge titted girls as much as the other dude, right? But I was like, dude, why are you being such a fucking simpleton that you like no, I'm not liking it. Maybe 1 or 2 likes. I'm like, why are you giving these women power if you despise them? They're public anyway. If you want to hate them with your dick, just remember their account name, click on it, and fucking see their big titties for a second, jerk off, unload, get out of your system. Don't give them more power. Stop following these fucking hoes. I says to him. A couple of months later, he was like, oh, we even talk about it after that. I think we addressed it on one of the first podcasts, like the first or the second. Never talked about it. A couple months later, he's like, you know, I unfollow all those hoes. I'm like, finally, dude, good. About fucking time. I don't get it. And especially people, what's up with people who comment on Facebook? They're so, like, first of all, there's that stupid type of part of society where there's like 40 plus men who comment and don't realize their comments are seen by family and friends. Oh, I like to bang her. Sometimes there's young cocalardo, like young douches who are like, you're so pretty, and use emoticons, and you can just see their sleaziness through that comment. You know what I mean? You're so pretty, and he's like this fucking, and hearts and all that shit. And it's like, what is in their limited fucking head that they have to, they think that comment will get him some sort of interaction. So it's made of pussy people, man. Pussy men and women. Especially men when it comes to, I feel for these girls sometimes. Not the ones who like obviously sell the bodies. For the majority of girls who don't, if you can sell your body, like I said, I have much respect for a porn star who respects herself. She does everything by professional. She won't her very professional. She won't let herself be stepped on, and she's very careful. She has almost like a lawyer approach to what her career means, and then she goes and does good content. I respect those girls. At least, yeah, she owned it. She whatever the fuck, right? But this, look at me, I'm precious, but fucking 9 out of 10 pictures is my titties casually filling up half of your fucking screen. Then go fuck yourself. Because all of these stupid simpletons. Oh. Bogdan says, hey man, thanks for introducing me to Atmosphere. It's been my top stream artist for 4th year in a row. Man, thank you. Thank you for like giving them some power. They've truly saved my life, Atmosphere. At least a couple of times. I don't know if maybe it's too dramatic, but close to. I'm happy to see people discovering them. I already did, I have to edit a cover, another cover. I did a couple of them. You should watch this channel. But yeah, I'm going to do a new one. I love them. I'm glad you listened to them. I know there's a few thousand people who discovered them through me, and I'm very proud of that. Maybe even more than the actual comedy I did back in the day. Holy, that's a view on things that I have never considered. I think he's... Hold on. Maybe it's just because I'm ugly and don't get why looks are so much in the media and how much they have to be put on in the spotlight whenever some star does something like get fat or slim. Yeah, it is pretty disgusting. But it attracts fucking Mahala Jeje. It's tabloid. It's bullshit. It always will be, but, you know, that's the reality of things. Maybe because I'm ugly. I don't think that has anything to do, man. Men get away with... but even, like, I would never... I told you guys, I've been with a lot of women. Most than most men will ever be. And this is not me, like, bragging. It's just a fact. I always... My main purpose, especially in my 15s to my 30s, and still now, I'm a sexual person, right? It was to just explore women. And I had a lot of failed encounters with like very pretty girls when it came, but like I had the best of times with what would be like shallowly considered 5s or 6s, right? And me being different stages. Got a thing for the women that don't love themselves, right, Bogdan? Atmosphere. Because why? Because they're more grounded. They weren't always said yes to, and then there's space to be human. And I guess I fucked the body, but not truly. The sex is way hotter when I can have an interaction. I talk my fucking... If I have somebody too, I'll try to milk words during sex because I just like the human interaction. What do you like? I have to decide how I feel about the girl. If she enjoys me, I like to make her admit stuff she wouldn't admit as you get her closer to the point, you know, when they start biting their lip when you ask something naughty and they bite their lip before they answer, you know what I mean? I like those little steps to getting to know. And then I can decide that I hate you right now. Then I want to know what you know. Maybe I'll do the opposite of what you want, you know? Or maybe I like you, maybe I'll do just that maybe. So it's knowing the person that makes sex so much fun for me. So much more fun than just physical thing. So fuck like shallow 10s and 9s and whoever, all these fucking... Fuck them. Yeah. Is there any recent commercial that impressed you in the last few months? Dude, there are a couple. I don't have them on hand. I saved them. I want to do a mini ROMERCIAL about the last Bond commercial. The last Bond versus Nokia, I think. And if I'm not mistaken, the new Bond is going to be a black chick, or maybe she's one of the actresses, but I think she's 007. A black chick, which whatever. Another one of these things that, whatever. whatever. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. It's all make believe anyway, and I don't give a fuck, right? But the commercial itself is so cheesy. So I saved a few bad ones. I wanted to start with this bad one, and I seen a couple of good ones. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you right now, but there are good ones this year. I'll make sure to start the new year with content regarding commercials because they're as worse as the worse than they've ever been. I've disabled YouTube Premium just for that, just to see what's out there, and what's out there is making me puke. Uh, let's see what you guys have to say. I think this could be one of the topic of hot girls and porn stars selling their bodies professionally, but having a wife is the most expensive OnlyFans you can be subscribed to. Yeah, I think I read this somewhere. And with that luck, I found a chick who was allergic to dogs. Oh man, these are the worst. You know, the types where you do match, but there's some like direct thing, opposite like trait that you can't make the sacrifice for. Now we're not together, but you can imagine the life with someone like that. Yeah, especially in a way, and yeah, in another way, because maybe you could also like stay together even more and realize there were other reasons you were incompatible with her. So maybe now you're just fantasizing of this what could have been, when in fact maybe it could have not been anything. Because I mean, awesome, best decision ever. I did. Leave her. Keep the dogs, says Raluca Ioana. I did. Always following that mantra. Awesome, best decision ever. Let's see, what's reasons I guess I'm not proud to say this, but one of the reasons I didn't have relationships was the girls wouldn't smoke weed. Like not even try it. I'm not trying to convert anybody. I just know it's beneficial, and the people who say they're paranoid, they never really gave it a chance. We talked about this before, but somebody just threw this fucking hardcore fucking thing in their face one time and they overdid it. Half. That's what we always talked about, right? You do half. If you feel that strong, you half it again. Fact, start with little and then go high. Start with like just the smallest of joints or the lightest or just a puff or two. And then go. And then find your limits. Wait 20 minutes, drink water. So it's one of these girls that, I guess a couple, that I really liked, but it just wouldn't give this a chance. And I was reaching that point, 28, 29, when I was like, I'm done raising girls. So it never happened. I don't blame her, but yeah. A mini ROMERCIAL would be the best gift. All right, man. I'll get on it. I agree. All right. Cool. There's a couple of you. I'll do it. I swear to God I will. All right. Don't expect fucking sketches and everything, right? I don't have time. I have clients, guys. I do commercials for realsies now. I want to share those with you. A mini ROMERCIAL would be the okay. There's a Romanian dude. Let's do this. It's not like. All right. E un pic ciudat. Intru pe contul unui YouTuber pe care îl admiram și îl admir, iar el vorbește în engleză cu alți români care la rândul lor vorbesc în engleză. Nu mă înțelege greșit, știu cum a fost sit? Yeah, it's cool, dude. Who gives a fuck? A couple of them learn better English. I get to have fun and enjoy it. Plus, motherfucker, there's a Romanian one too. I don't do it that often because 2 podcasts per week when you don't have any resources aren't as easily manageable. But if you want more of them, patreon.com, you dumb cunt. Fuck you. If not, go fuck yourself. And yeah, you're like that other guy a few podcasts ago, right? Who is like, oh yeah, I liked him so much and now go fuck himself. Same fucking Rachel Wilson type of situation. As long as you benefit me, I respect you. But the second I don't, again, go fuck yourself. Well, go fuck yourself, right? Or maybe you're just a nice guy. I don't mean to judge you, dude. But yeah, that's the situation. Well, that's what happened. Ultimately, we understood that a dog allergy isn't such a big thing. Well, you kind of like got back together. Vlad Petra. Hey, what's up, Vlad? Do you like Mikutsu's special? Dude, I want people, listen, I sometimes intersect with and I know you guys think nobody knows me, but these fuckers in online, they all know me. I talk to them. I don't know if they respect me or particularly like me. Some of them do, I guess. But they know me. Nobody believes me when I tell them, dude, I don't watch Romanian content. I don't. I made that fucking little revenge thingy for, what's his name? Theo. I didn't open his fucking stand-ups. That's why the jokes were general or whatever the fuck. I didn't want to. I don't watch it. As part of it is because I don't want to hear and let myself being influenced. On the other hand, I do like. I'm probably a lot influenced, and I not willingly stole from a lot of my idols. Right? I just don't like that. I don't like Romanian content, and I refuse to watch it unless it's very, very recommended. I opened a couple of Shelly's, the recent more social-oriented clips, kind of skimmed through them. Sometimes Tequila, just because she's always like such a bubble, and I like her, and just to see how she is and whatever the fuck, just a couple of clicks. No stand-ups. No, maybe Sergio Floraya has one-liners, and I do follow him, and I like him. And sometimes they just pop up and I hear and I have a little laugh, but I don't particularly search for it. I like the things I did see from Mikutsu in the past and all the commercials. I like them, and I like to think he had a contribution. I just don't open them. I haven't been for years. I haven't been since ROMERCIAL launched, and I was forced at that time because there was no YouTube. There weren't even 720p commercials back in 2014 when I did that show, right? So I had to buy this equipment to get the 1080i signal from just to see commercials and kind of go through hundreds of them until I can glue 3 together with a like overlapping subject. It was a lot of hard work, and I got sick of old TV and YouTube and whatever the fuck. It just grossed me out, and now I just don't do it. Rarely, very rarely. Anyway. Kind of ironic. I don't know why is that ironic. Speak up, Vlad. You mean about Theo? It's not ironic. I don't know if you saw the after podcast after that fucking launched a couple of podcasts, but I feel like he fucked me over. I had to speak my mind before I started speaking in Romanian again. He was one of the reasons, or the last drops that filled the glass back then. Wanted to speak my mind. I gained nothing from it. If anything, now I'm persona non grata, right? But my conscience is fucking squeaky clean. Spy Wolf, too late, buddy. Too late. Tune in tomorrow when I'm gonna do it in Romanian. Besides, I think Epic Show, ROMERCIAL, and sometimes Cavaleria. I have never watched Romanian content besides some videos here and there, like recommendations from friends. Bro, would you consider yourself being too early to the party when it comes to the Romanian YouTube boom? No, man. Honestly, no. I don't think... I don't know. Obviously, I like my content. Obviously, you guys like a few hundreds of you liked it, but I don't think it would have success today. It doesn't matter because it's a hypothetical. I'll never get fucking $3,000 on Patreon to actually afford to make that show, right? It doesn't matter, but I don't think so. I don't think it would catch today either. Look at what's popular, dude. Look at what's popular. And I explained this to you, and I'll explain it fucking forever. Even if I did a great job, the agencies who pay all my other colleagues with campaigns and Chio Chips, do Comics Club, do this, whatever the fuck, right? Not me, because I criticized their work directly. I was the enemy, man. Every time they got a chance to fuck me, they fucked me. There were a few good ones, I guess. But no, I was mostly fucked. So it would have been no chance. Because you get the exposure by creating collaborations. But people won't collaborate with you if they think they'll lose their sponsors attaching your name to it. So there was a few people, and they tried their best, and I'm thankful for them. But just it wouldn't materialize today either. There's not enough people, I think, doubting all this shit to kind of put me on my map, even if I had the quality content I used to do back then. I'll keep dropping things here and there, but for the most part, unless I have a budget, no. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I know it was a slow one, but I decided to make it instead of being a fucking pussy and not doing it. I will post the video on Patreon. It will be live next week for the rest of y'all. If y'all that haven't seen the the omelet recipe I did, I posted it on this channel. It was also on Patreon. And now I don't know if I should do the song first or do the ROMERCIAL first, because they both need a couple of days of edits. I'll think about it. I'm not going anywhere till New Year's Eve, or even then. I'm not sure, because it's old COVID business. I'm not even going home to see my mom, unfortunately. But so yeah, maybe I'll keep my mind busy doing this and maybe some client work, because I'm behind again. Thank you for listening. I will see you tomorrow in Romanian, because I skipped on that for a couple of weeks again. Until then, have the loveliest of evenings. Later, motherfuckers. You fucked up.